Hey friends, Drea here. I've been really thinking, I'm thinking about starting something new, starting to get in a different, it's winter time and so things are slowing down. I'm not outside all the time and constantly busy. I am inside now. Also doing homeschooling though, so I can get really distracted with school and just different things. And I did this last year and I'm thinking I need to get back into it. And that was Mondays were my project days. So Mondays were like whatever I wanted to do. They were my days. So if I wanted to do a fun project, I could do a fun project. And when I say fun project, I mean like paint something that's been needing to be painted for a while, or something that makes me feel good about myself that I completed, basically. So anyways, so I have been really thinking lately because we live in an unfinished home, and sometimes I can sit down and I can look around and I can be like, is there any hope? Like there's so much that has to be done to make it look like an actual finished complete home. And I had a moment this week and I was like, you know what, I need to get back into those Mondays again, those my Mondays, my project Mondays, where I don't worry about anything. Even if I skip the dishes, I know that sounds horrible, but you know what, if I get to them that night, I don't care. It's like I need that day focused on something so I feel good about, okay, I'm gonna slowly get there, you know. Takes time, baby step it, one thing at a time. And if I could tick off one thing every week, that will make me feel so good and see progress. I mean, that's all it is. I need to see progress. And it may not be something on the house. It might just be something that's been weighing on me, like the potato video that I just put out recently. You know, it could be something like that I know is going bad and I gotta tackle that today. I cannot keep putting it off. So my Mondays are for that, to kind of tackle the things that have been weighing on me and just have a good productive day. So that's going to be how it's going to go. Those are my Mondays, are going to be my productive days. And then I have Tuesday through Friday to do school and focus on the kids and, you know, the daily routine, how it all goes. So, and when I say a project, it may be as small as, you know, basically something that's I've been putting off. Like, there's one spot in my room that is like, could use one strip of drop cloth and it'll just like finish it. And so, like, how simple is that? But yeah, I keep putting it off. So my Mondays are going to be like, you know what? I'm gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. Even if it's like, lots of times it's something super simple, but I have to go find this tool and I have to go find that tool. And then it's fine, it's easy, but I got to go find those tools and I got to go hunt for those tools. That can kind of slow me down sometimes. So if it's not fast and easy and quick, it gets put off over and over and over. And it would only take me like 15 minutes to do it, hardly any time. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's just going to be, it can be a very tiny little project. And it can be a very big project. If I have a crazy Monday coming up, I may be like, okay, my thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to declutter my paper box. You know, if I feel like it's going to be a busy day and I know I can get that done fairly quickly, or, you know, whatever it may be, something done. I'll keep it. I'll kind of gauge how my Mondays are going to flow. You know, every week can change. And so I will kind of gauge that morning and see how I feel about it. If I should just pick a little thing, but still, that's still getting something off the list, right? Or a large thing, like today, to be honest, I am itching to paint my bathroom. And so that is what I'm going to do, is paint my bathroom today. I'll go into more on that in a little bit. It's not as big as you think it's going to be. But I think that's what I'm going to do again. I really enjoyed it. I did this last year at our old place. Mondays were my days. And so everything got put on hold and I did what I wanted to do. And that was tackling something off of my list. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And I want to get back into that. And then as I, you know, make a list of all the things that need to get done around here. Right now, I'm just seeing all the unfinished details that there are things that I could help make it look nicer and kind of give it a finished look. but I just keep pushing it off, you know. So I want to make a list. That's what's weighing on me right now. But it could be, like I said, as simple as like, you know, maybe a detail in the car. Those things weigh on me too. So it could be a car detail one day, or it could be a window detail. Like I got to deep clean my windows too. So it could be all over the place. Whatever I feel like I want to do that day, that's what's going to happen. If you're having an overwhelming feel too on your place, you know, whether it be you need to declutter or you need to deep clean or you need to do whatever it is that's like weighing you down, make a list. And like I always tell Joel, like when he makes a list, like if you're struggling with getting that momentum, pick the easiest thing first, just to get those, you know, crossing it off. Because once you get some, you know, lines going through and you're crossing things off, it gets that ball rolling and it gets that momentum and you get excited and pumped up. And you're like, I want to do another thing because I want to get another thing crossed off. That feels so good. I always tell them, like, don't go for the biggest, hardest thing first. Get a few good things, a few little things crossed off, and then you'll just feel amazing and on top of the world just over those few little things, getting those crossed off. And then you're going to go into that big thing with such like, oh man, I don't know, just excitement and just like, yeah, I got this. I'm going to get it done. And that's what I encourage you to, like, if you've got a lot of things and you're just feeling like overwhelmed, start with the little things. Write a list. Doesn't matter what it is, you know, big or small, write it all down. Start with the little tiny easy things so you can just get that success. Like, you know, get some success, get some more power to you, or whatever you want to say. It just gets that momentum going, and it makes you feel good, and it makes you want more, honestly. Like, I feel like that's how it goes. It's like, oh, I want to do another one because I want to cross another thing off. It feels so good. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing that every Monday now. They are going to be my project Mondays. So yeah, and today I am going to tackle the bathroom. And so on the bathroom, it's not, I'm kind of doing it backwards. It's sheetrocked, but it needs to be, you know, mudded and all that stuff. But I'm skipping that right now. I am just getting a coat of primer on, basically, just to kind of clean it up, freshen it up. Excuse me. Basically just get a coat of primer on, and then I can do that next. It's not going to be complete today. It's just to kind of freshen up and make it feel better. And like I said, kind of get that ball rolling. So if I get the bathroom painted, even though it's not finished, I still need to go, and it won't be like the finishing color. It's just a primer. So it'll just be white. So then it will get that like, oh man, the bathroom feels so nice. I want to get it completed. You know, then I can do the mudding and the actual finish paint and the trim. The trim needs to be done. Now I can't do the trim. I am not good at those angle cut. Like, I've helped Joel trims before, and I'm like, this is not something I could ever do. So that's gonna have to be Joel. I can't do the trim, but he might see it all like painted up and be like, yeah, let's get the trim up. He could whip that out in a day. He's so fast with that kind of stuff. So yeah, if I do my part, maybe he'll be like, yeah, I'll help you. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to throw on a coat of primer all in the bathroom just to kind of freshen it up. And then maybe next Monday I could mud the cracks and, you know, go from there. So we'll see. But every Monday it's just going to be up in the air. As long as it's something like I need to make a list, and as long as it's something getting ticked off my list, that's all that matters. You know, like I said, even if it's just one little thing, like if it's a crazy Monday, if we happen to have to go to town or something, you know, I want to be really steady and consistent about getting one thing checked off my list. It could be so simple. It could be as simple as trying to think of something. Well, like I said, cleaning a window or something, you know, instead of all the windows, clean one window. How easy is that? You know, if I need to just get something done. So anyways, that is my new routine. That's going to be, I'm going to kick that off today and start on my bathroom. But yeah, like I said, I did this last year and it was so nice. I always looked forward to my Mondays because it was like, okay, my Monday is like, lots of times I wouldn't even get myself ready. I was just like focused. I wanted to just like tackle whatever it was. I wanted to just focus, hunker down, and get it done. So who knows, you may see me sometimes with like no makeup on and just like crazy hair whatever. I don't know. But sometimes I can get in that mode of like, if I know this day starts as soon as Jill walks out the door for work, I'm on it. So, but that's not all the time. That's just sometimes. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. My Mondays are going to be my project days, and I'm already feeling encouraged, to be honest. You know, it's already exciting me and like feeling like, okay, I'm going to start checking things off, because, you know, as you put things off more and more, I feel more bogged down and overwhelmed. I feel like, okay, I didn't put that away, and now it's creating a little pile there. And, oh, I didn't do that, and I was planning to do it. And, you know, just like one thing after another, it just kind of piles slowly on top of each other. And if I actually just tackled these things that are kind of weighing on me, and I'm seeing them and they're bothering me, it wouldn't take that long to tackle them. But I just keep putting it off. You know, it's just so easy to just like put it off and overthink it, really. So yeah, so that's why I really want to get these Mondays in order. And it can be a super duper simple thing, and it could be an all day thing that may possibly carry over and have to finish the next week. Or knowing myself, I'll probably, if it's something bigger, I probably would finish it up the next morning. I used to stay up late and like work all through the night to complete something, but that was like shut down a long time ago, and I promised I would not do that anymore. I wouldn't neglect my family anymore, so that was kind of an issue. So now it's like halt, finish it off in the morning the next day, or I will save it for the following Monday. So I just wanted to share that with you guys and tell you how my weeks are going to flow as far as with my projects and such. Yeah, and then that's about it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go get started. Okay, so I have finished just a basic white paint. It's basically just a primer, and it's flat like a primer too, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping it was a little more semi-gloss. But I finished my paint job for today, this Monday, so that feels really good. I got this done. I got it all back together. The only thing I didn't complete that I wanted to was, I'll show you in a minute, the wall that has no sheetrock. I wanted to put a drop cloth on that to just seal it up and make it look much better, because I can't do sheetrock, but I can hang drop cloth. So I wanted to get that done, but just time didn't allow, and that's okay. I will get that up probably tomorrow morning. That's my goal, to just get that finished. So the bathroom feels buttoned up to the best of my ability for now. So anyways, I'll flip you around. So yeah, that's the wall I'm talking about. It looks so much better with some drop cloth there. But anyway, so, oh, and then that mirror came down. Actually, I don't think you saw it. There was a mirror there. Very beautiful, pretty mirror. The thing came out of the sheetrock. The nail came out of the sheetrock. So I need Joel to put in a proper sheetrock screw for me, which I'm not sure if we have any. If we did, I'd put it up, but I don't know where any are located. So anyways, there it is. You can see all the cracks. I will eventually, like I said, will do that. This bathroom is not going to stay white White is not a good color for our family, but for right now, it really freshened it up and makes it feel much nicer than what it felt like before. And that door looked horrible. It was so dirty, so that feels amazing. Oh, and I got this curtain. I just slapped the curtain up, tacked it up with some nails. It was some extra material that I had. I have no rod, so I need to get a rod, and I'd like to get a proper curtain for the bathroom window, because yeah, that would just look a lot nicer. Anyways, but yeah, so that feels really good. Of course, the bathroom is like I said, it's not going to stay white. I am going to do a proper paint, but for now it freshened it up, makes it feel a little more complete in here. And once I actually mud the cracks and do all the sanding and the proper deal with that, then I will get the paint that I want for my bathroom and paint it an actual color with some high gloss so it's easy to clean. Living on a farm can get pretty dirty around here. So that's that. And I'll just do this every Monday. I'll see what I get done, whether it be something small or large. It sure feels good to get things ticked off my list. All right, well, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will catch you next time. Bye.